Hi guys, this is Crowd Investing. In today's stock analysis, we're going to look at this stock is Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, under technology sector and software and application industry. This is the reason that I think that Salesforce is really good to include in the portfolio because in the last 15 years, Salesforce is growing really consistently going out. This big jump out is because Salesforce is trying the Dow Jones 30, so the time the news announced that the Salesforce price is jumping out and then now it's slightly retraced. So let's look at this stock. A disclaimer. Okay, this model, Salesforce is actually a company that developed the software for the cloud computing, and then it helped the company to focus on the customer relationship management worldwide. You know that more and more company is actually need the service and the software or the platform to manage their customer database. So Salesforce is doing this kind of thing through their platform. They have the major services including the sales cloud, marketing, commerce and cloud. So all this is actually under one single platform called Salesforce Customer 360. In this 360, right, if a company management or the sales team they want to draw the data, they can just go to the 360 platform, and then this platform can help the company to unite the sales, service, marketing, commerce, integration, and analytical. So what is this analytical means that if the company they want to know the customer behavior, what is the market right now, so they just use the analytical software, then they can know what is the customer preference right now. Then this 360 platform also allow the company to build, secure, integrate, and manage multiple businesses apps. Means that you can create the apps yourself that is like a customized one to suit to your company. And then this platform also allow the seamless workflow across the different company functions, starting from sales, marketing to customer service. Means that this platform is actually can help the company have the very good working procedure from starting from the sales, marketing until the customer service. This is a major things that inside the Salesforce software. They have the sales, service, marketing, commerce, analytic, platform, and integrations. So all these you can read yourself. Okay, in the global leader, right, the market of this customer relationship management software, Salesforce is the number one, and then followed by the Oracle, SAP system, Adobe, and Microsoft. Because all these the rest of the four, right, is their main focus is not in the customer relationship management, and Salesforce is mainly focused on this one. That's why Salesforce is a market leader of this customer relationship management system. So in terms of the future, what will be the future of the Salesforce? So the world is moving to digital. Everything is online. So by moving to online, then the companies had to store their customer database. They had to manage well of their customer database because this is a bit of the sensitive, a bit of relating to the company confidential also. So they will need to implement the software that to manage their customer service. So this one also is because of the digital, the global will be need global companies, right? They will need more service of this kind of the platform. So Salesforce will benefit from this definitely because they are the market leader right now. And then the companies also need to have the management software to enhance their sales, market, customer service, and commerce process. Means that they need to be managed really well of their customer database, from the customer database to enhance their sales, to retain the customer continuously buying from them. Yeah. Then there is a high switching cost and a network effect. High switching cost means that if the company already use a Salesforce system, they are highly unlikely that they will change the other system because the database to shift it include a lot of the security issue and then also the data transfer issue. So it's very unlikely they will change the system in a very short period of time. So the network effect is if your customer or your supplier is actually using the Salesforce, then you will also use a Salesforce because the system can link together. They can share the database also. Okay, there is a risk of this company actually because this Salesforce in the last 10 years, they are very aggressively expansions. They do a lot of the merger and acquisitions. They spend, you see, 2.5 billion, 2.8 billion, even 6.5 billion also. And then in just last year, they spent 27.7 billion to acquire this company called Slack. So they spend a lot of the money to acquire the different company to expand their business to all the area, all the corners. So this is a risk because sometimes the company that they acquire might not be so suitable to their current business model also. So this is quite a risky that they are so aggressively to do the merger and acquisitions. Okay, after looking at the Salesforce business model and their potential risk, we'll look at the financial review. So for the financial review, right, the total revenue is actually in the last 5 years is consistently going out. Means that Salesforce is generating more and more revenue year on year. But the net income is not that nice because you see the net income is very low and then not consistently. This is mainly due to Salesforce spent a lot of the monies to do the merger and acquisition, so they do not have a lot of the cash on hand. All their cash is already going out spending in merger and acquisition or some of the development and innovations. Cash flow from operations is consistently going up, means that their operation is actually generating more and more cash flow year on year. Okay, by looking at the debt, right, all the five ratio, current ratio, debt to EBITDA, debt servicing, debt to equity, and interest coverage ratio, I can say that the sales force is very healthy in their debt. They have no issue to pay off all their debt at once. So they have no issue in the debt means that they will not turn into the financial issue if there is some of the financial crisis. Okay, for the future growth rate, right, from the different website, right, their forecast is the average for the next 5 years is about 14.36%. And then based on the historical, right, the average is about 87.66%. So I would say that this 14.36% is a very conservative. Even I will not surprised that Salesforce can grow in 20 or 30% a year. I will not be surprised because it is a very high potential industry, and then Salesforce is big enough to say it's a very predictable company also. Okay, the ROE is also not consistent. It's also due to they spend a lot of the money to do the merger and acquisitions. Some of the merger and acquisition they actually issuing a new share to do the acquire. So it's not consistently, but I will say that it's positive also, but as long not negative, then will be alright. Okay, after looking at the business model, the financial review, so we have to know what is the actual value of the sales force. By using the intrinsic value calculator, the sales force is actually worth at $235.74. And then in the last closing price is about 228, is about 3% lower, I would say. So I would say that currently Salesforce is at the fair value instead of the very, very undervalue. It's at the fair value right now. Looking at the chart, right, you can see that this is the from trading view and Salesforce weekly chart. You can see that the weekly chart, the price is quite respect to this blue line. This blue line is 50 MA. So I would say the current price is also here, and then at the fair value is a very good price to add into your portfolio, but don't all in at once, because you can see that sometimes if the sales force break the 50 MA, it can go through 100 or 150 MA. You can split your allocation into three parts, 30% here, 30% here, 40% here. So it's very good for you to have the allocations to buy at the stages instead of all in at once. Okay, so this is all for today analysis for the Salesforce. If you like our video, you can press the like button and the subscribe button to support us. Thank you very much.